And welcome back. We need to kill some time then, don't we? I think that's the next thing to do. How are we going to murder an hour in this lovely part of town? We could just go take a nap at Sabarov's, I guess, right? Let's go sleep for an hour at Sabarov's. I'm assuming there's still Meridorm in our system, so that should get us a little bit of health back as well as curing a little bit of exhaustion, so might be a smart thing to do. It might put our hunger up a bit, but you know, we're gonna have to eat sooner or later anyway, so is what it is. Just a single hour, thank you. Yeah, that worked out quite nicely. Immunity is honestly in need of a little bit of a boost. How are we doing on... Oh, we're pretty good on immunity boosters, actually. Forgot we've been looting guards quite a bit recently, and they provide. They shall provide. Right, back to the blind backyard then. To await whatever the fuck is gonna go down. I don't know if like I'll have to like reset the area. If I have to go in and out of a building or something to make shit happen here. Because it's gonna happen pretty soon. I'm assuming when it says 9 for something, it really means like between 9 and 10 or whatever. You get like an hour slot to do it. I don't think you have to be there like on the second for it to happen. Even by pathologic standards, that would be pretty fucking rough. Might be here actually. It might be this section. Oh no, this is... To be fair, this isn't where the handprint is, but also those handprints have been a little bit off a bit in the past before, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was less than accurate. Stop selling the wrong bullets. Be about your business. What use are children who won't sell me the correct bullets? That's what I want to know. I forgot stickies right here. Probably would have been a better place to come for a nap. If I was trying to be playing truly optimally. I am literally just killing time right now though, so I guess that's not priority number 1. Time. 10 minutes. 10 minutes till it all goes down. Both Artemy and the Hunchback and the Dancing Girl. When I say both, I mean all 3. Will be arriving to... I didn't need to like go tell the Hunchback to meet us here, did I? Hang on. That's today's quest. Other tasks. Could it be that I'm walking into a trap? Is this a trap? Doesn't feel like a trap. Let's switch to a slightly more durable knife. I'm not ready to pull out the gun yet, but a knife that will actually hurt things sounds like a good idea. Let's save while it's 2 minutes to showdown. Just see what happens. See if they just pop into existence. I mean, it's 21:01 and I'm not seeing no one. Yeah, let's go in and out of a building. Can we go in and out of these, or will we need to lockpick? We'll need to lockpick. Okay, we'll just go into this shop down here then. Knife at the ready. No one fucking here, man. I'm not seeing shit. There's meant to be 2 quests happening here, and I'm seeing 0 quests happening here. Artemy? Hunchback? Dancing girl? Anybody? Anyone? It's not saying to go into the building, is it? Into Isidore's house. Hello? I mean, that's locked, so probably not. Come on, I was all excited for this. Like, I'm not sure how bang on the marker I need to be, is the thing. I don't know if I'm meant to be exploring around a bit. I'm not seeing shit in the place it's actually telling me to go, so. I mean, it's got to be getting nearly 10 by now, right? Yeah. I'll have missed my shot. But there's no one here. Like, there's not even, like, NPCs here, is the thing. Like, it feels like it's set up for something to happen, like it's despawned all the wandering NPCs. But that just... is it just like it's bugged? Is that what's gone on? Like, no NPCs have spawned because of... I've fucked the game somehow, rather than because... of the quests? Or is it because I've done both quests? Like, they've glitched each other out because they're both trying to happen at once in the same place? Surely that's not a thing that could happen, right? Surely? You'd hope. No one over there, is there? There's a person. People do exist, it's true. I may have to Google this. I may have to reload and give this a good Googling, because I'm not getting it. And it's, yeah, it's about to go 10. We're about to have... if it is a single hour slot, then we're about to have missed it completely. There we go. There's the bell tolling 10. Yeah, fucking nothing, right? Fucking nothing. Nada. Zilch. Zippo. Alright, okay. We saved 1 minute before 9. Give me 1 moment, I'm just gonna go look this up. Okay. I've kind of spoiled this for myself by looking it up, but there we go. I guess I should have seen this coming. Apparently we're looking for a corpse. Apparently. And it seems the 2 quests sort of lead together, if you know what I mean. They sort of combine. Again, I think we probably should hop in and out of a building to reset, just to be certain. But yeah, Mr. Mr. Barack was looking for someone to kill in the blind backyard. I really should have put 2 and 2 together here. Realistically. Isn't it great how everything's just shit in this game? Nothing ever works out well for anyone. Where the fuck is this corpse, though? I'm not really seeing that either, to be honest. Oh. Aha! There we go. One living heart. Wonder what happened to the hunchback, because he's not here, is he? There's a guard, there's a plague victim, and there's her. Did he just not come? I guess we'll return to him. We'll deal with Ruben's business first, bring him the heart, but then after that, we'll head over to the hunchback and see what he has to say on this whole matter. That's a shame, because money would have been real good. All that money that both the hunchback and Anna Angel were offering me would have been real nice things to have, I feel. Oh well. 'Tis a shame. At least we broke even today, right? Like, we got 10k, we spent 10k. Money comes and goes. But the friends we made along the way and subsequently got murdered are the things that really matter. What is with all the rats? Why is it so ratty around here? I don't know why that one wasn't bothered about me particularly, but just doing my bit for society by taking it out anyway. You're not though, are you, pal? You're not even remotely doing your bit for society. You're just standing there watching me get assaulted, assailed, and overwhelmed by this horde of angry plague rats. You're just gonna chill there and watch. Whatever gets you off, I suppose. Whatever does it for you, pal. Who am I to judge? I will take it. I will take any and all things you're offering, my good friend. Again, we're looping round to go in through the bottom entrance to Ruben's place, because if we go through the top, we literally just have to walk through a wall of plague cloud, which I'm not super keen on doing, if I'm honest with you. It's not my ideal way to spend my time. Can't walk through this river either, which is weird, because there's plenty of water you can just wade through, but this one in particular, I guess it might be a little bit deeper, kind of hard to tell, but apparently not down for getting our knees wet. Oh, fucking brilliant. Didn't see that till it was too late. I'm not gonna load. I'm committing to it, I don't care. It's a very long walk and I don't want to have to do it again. I will live with my mistakes for now. Avoid that one at least then. I think there's another one right on the corner here. There it is. Skirt round that real nice. And then I'm heading to Grief's place. That's not where I'm meant to be going. I'm going to the wrong place. Shit. Oh well. Ruben's is just round here. Whoopsie, I guess. I got you that heart you wanted.
The grip of the manhunt is tightening.
This is it, Doctor. It seems like we have exactly what we need. We have brought the bacteria into the light, the writhing, horned abomination. We can look at it now, and maybe even give it a name. You won't have to go to the Inquisitor empty-handed. Let us name it after the Inquisitor himself. I cannot escape the feeling he will be a bigger problem than the disease. The vaccine will be ready by tomorrow morning. Where did you get the specimen? I thought he was going to say, where did you put the specimen? And then he said, where did you get it? And I got really confused for a second because my brain can't comprehend two different sentences at once. Barak gave it to me. That blood is unusual. Did you ask him how we came across it? I didn't have a chance to. Oh, you know, Bachelor, it's strange. I think I've learned to tell the character of a person by their blood specimen. Here's the blood of an egotist. This one belonged to a poet. The owner of this blood was exhausted, and whoever gave that specimen was destined to become a great person. Well, this blood is extraordinary. What matters is you make the vaccine. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Cool. So that's it. By day 6 we'll have the vaccine, and the remaining 6 days we can just sort of kick back, watch some TV, you know? Sit around Eva's place, we'll drink some Twirine, get a big old bag of Cheetos or something, and put Family Guy on. Be great. Nothing pressing for us to deal with whatsoever. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Because, you know, it's Pathologic. Nothing ever goes wrong here. It's such a wonderful, happy place. Yeah. Wonder where Clara was today. I feel like she came up a couple of times, and it would have been interesting to see her take on the day's events, but never mind. We did what we came to do. We I guess completed 2 quests. I guess completed in very loose quotations, but I ate my veggies today. Got all my helpful vitamins and minerals to keep me alive for another day of whatever all this bullshit is. Had a sleep in a creepy girl's house. Yeah, I'll call this a success. An overwhelming success, with no downsides whatsoever. I mean, yes, okay, I killed some of the most powerful man in town's men. Ended up giving 10,000 of my hard-earned coins to a criminal. Got an innocent girl killed who, you know, clearly hadn't had the best life to begin with. But, other than those few small setbacks, pretty flawless. Flawless execution, start to finish. Well done, Daniel Dankovsky. A man of great renown for a reason, I think. Yo, Hunchback. You never showed. Well, I come bearing grave news. Brace yourself. She's sick? She's dead. What? How? Did she get infected? No, she was murdered. It's not your fault, but someone's fault it is, eh? Someone's been touching her, holding my lovely thing with their pestilent, pesty hands, kissing her with that hollow black mouth, a pit of a mouth. Things are going south. Oh, no pity for the pity mouths. I'll avenge the sweet thing. We'll find the person that's done this to her. We'll find them all. All of them, pity mouths. I shall found a brotherhood of zealots, and we shall burn them all to ashes. Oh, it'll be fun. Great big fun. The streets were filled with zealots even without your help. I know, they're killing normal, healthy people. We're gonna burn the pest. I'm praying to have a chance to burn the pity mouth, the person that touched her tender knees last. I pray I get the chance to burn that person alive before the sand plague turns them and burns them from the inside. The plague that snatched my girl away from me. I'll burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it to ashes. Burn it to the ground. This is the most idiotic way to fight the epidemic I can think of. So no money then, huh? An unexpected denouement. The girl is dead and the hunchback is out of his mind with grief. He's working to gather a mob of supporters with the intention of razing the entire town to the ground. A band of blood-crazed arsonists is the last thing this town needs. All because of me. You know how the Inquisitor would approve. From what I recall, there's nothing to loot in this house, right? I vaguely remember trying to do this as Barak, and just everything is empty because I guess, you know, it's a free house. You can just enter at any time without any repercussions. So if you could just loot this place for free every day, it would be a bit... I mean, I wouldn't say overpowered because honestly, this game puts the boot in enough that any sort of minor advantage you can get would only sort of balance the scales a little bit as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it obviously would give you an easy option, which Pathologic does not like to do. If there's anything I know about Pathologic, it's that it will always give you the hard option. Every single time. So what do we do now? Just another night of killing time, I suppose. Got any stats that need tending to? Hunger's fine, infection's fine, exhaustion's fine, immunity is a little bit low, but you know what, fine, we'll might as well keep topping that up. Now health is a little bit low, but we'll recover some of that next time we sleep. And if worse comes to the worst, we have bandages. What's going on here? Hello, friends. You made a wise choice, Bachelor, but we've encountered certain complications. We first encountered them several days ago, in case you didn't notice. Oh, go on, what is it? We're already 500 people who have agreed to leave the infected districts for the cathedral. It's you who they owe their lives to, Bachelor. You mentioned complications. There are food issues. We still have enough water, but the people are starving. The crowd is beginning to get cranky. They demand to be allowed to go and search for food in the clean districts. I'm not getting this quest done. I've got like an hour and a half. But I'll speak to Olgimsky. You'll be getting food supplies. What time is it? Yeah, not a lot of time. We might just be able to get to Olgimsky in time and ask him an answer to this question, but we probably won't be able to finish the quest. It gives me a goal, though. It gives me something to do, right, rather than just wander around town aimlessly. I wonder how many quests I've missed. Like, I've always done the main ones, sort of the ones that have been sent to me either via the main quest itself or via letters from people. I've always stravinated. I always strive to get those ones done. There was an invisible wall. I was trying to sidestep that, but I couldn't move right anymore. I just wasn't allowed. As I was saying, though, I've always tried to get the main quest done, but it does seem like there's other quests you can get just from walking around town and talking to people, and I don't do a lot of that, realistically. There's just not enough hours in the day to do a full circuit of the town and talk to everyone to see if there's anything interesting going on. Obviously, in cases like that, you can sort of see them coming. Really? I guess I was just too close to him there, huh? I guess my problem there was that I was up in his shit, so the knife didn't have as far to throw, so I couldn't dodge it as easily. Fair enough. I'll learn from my mistakes. Maybe. I was hoping, like, going around him in a tight circle would mean that he was, like... I mean, that's usually the play to avoid attacks like that in video games, because they will sort of get locked into facing a direction where you're not anymore, if you know what I mean. I don't want to take damage, is the problem. It's the problem with what just happened there. I don't want to take damage. I'm not a fan of it. I quite like not getting knifed. Yeah. This time for sure. This time we got this guy. Watch and learn. This is how a pro does it. We bait out the knife throw. Come over here. We swing as he approaches, we miss. We swing as we step forward, we miss. We swing as we step forward, we miss. We swing as we step forward. We hit. We swing as we step forward. We hit. We swing as we step forward. Why aren't you dying? There we go, thank you. Okay, that's 5 claws, that's enough for a trade, and it's also recovered my reputation a little bit, so win-win. Also like 400 coins or whatever it was, so you know. Kill all the knife men. If ever I start thinking to myself, I can't be asked to kill this knife man, it's too much of an imposition on my current goals, I have to remember, it's always good to kill the knife men. It's always worth it. Unless I'm literally, like, the few seconds it takes to kill him, like the 20 seconds or whatever the combat takes is going to be enough for me to fail a quest or something, I should kill the knife man. I should. I mean, you usually get like 300 to 500 coins from one of them, right? Which in and of itself is enough for like half a piece of food. So even if they don't drop anything else, and that one had nearly 700 coins, even if they don't drop anything else, and I don't need my reputation to go up anymore, even then, it's free money that I will definitely need at some point. So like, it's worth doing. It's worth doing. Got to keep reminding myself of that. Especially in situations like that where they're chasing after someone else and it doesn't cost me fucking anything. Wasn't prepared for that. I was moments from getting one shot there. Cool. That one only dropped 300 coins. Ooh, nice. I don't know why he had loot. That's not normally how it works. If they get killed by someone other than me, they normally have basically nothing. It would have just been a few coins or whatever, but I'll take it.
Losses. Losses everywhere. The business is brought to naught. We're ruined.
Why are these my options? Shouldn't I have an option for bringing food to the people in the cathedral? I guess I need to get inside the termitary. What for? I can verbally describe everything you can possibly see in there. Just think of a ward full of demented people, multiply it 100-fold, add the sand plague, and there you go. That's the termitary. I'm bound by duty. No doctor, even if the sand plague is merciful to you, the inhabitants of the termitary will not extend similar kindness. You are our last hope. The only doctor that hasn't succumbed to despair and is still fighting. Risking your life would be the last thing I would do, even if it meant becoming the next victim of Sabarov's abuse. I'm afraid I have to insist, Boos. The termitary is a graveyard of its own. An educated risk is one thing. Lying down into a grave and giving an order to start filling it up is different, although the latter seems to be the safer option than delving into the termitary. I'll get there sooner or later anyway. Better later than sooner then. For every spare hour, we'll add to your chances. Thank you for your concern. I guess we can't secure food for the people in the cathedral. I guess that wasn't a quest at all, it was just a misleading piece of information. But hey, it paid off. I killed 3 knife men, got a bandage from a dead guy, you know. Wandering in this direction has proved quite fruitful, it seems. And we're quite near the theatre as well, just before it turns midnight, which works out very nicely for me, because it means I can go immediately see what's going on there. Isn't that exciting? Are you excited? You should be. We're running low on water, fuck. Oh, actually, it is about to turn midnight. I can finally do my test. My test I mentioned. I can finally do it. Okay. Cracker, 51. Fresh meat, 2,100. Okay. We'll just hang out here for a bit. Go loot the bins in the park, I guess. Cracker, 51. Fresh meat, 2,100. I can remember that. I may have a steadily decaying old man brain at this point, but I can remember 2 items and their prices. That's not impossible. That's something I can commit. Cracker, 51. That's an expensive cracker. We're never going to touch the 2,100 meat, but that cracker was pricey, man. I think I've eaten a cracker in this playthrough because they are literally useless. But they are literally useless, I just want to make that very clear. Like, you gain maybe a pixel of hunger bar back. Sometimes it isn't even obvious that you've gained that. You know? You would have to eat about 1,000 crackers to fully satiate your hunger. I looted these bins. I can test if the bins reset at midnight as well. That's also a helpful thing.
The day is over.
There we go.
Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theatre.
Yay! Alright, what are you selling? Ah, okay. The prices have gone up again. 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 Did look like the bins reset though, unless I just missed that one that had the water bottle in it last time. And these all still seem pretty empty actually. Maybe I did just miss that one. Yeah, shops reset at midnight. Useful, helpful information that I can definitely use at some point in future, maybe, assuming I remember it. Way to go, me. Successful research pays off. I'm aware I got a quest and a letter or whatever. There's been stuff appearing in the bottom left of my screen. I just want to go see the theatre performance first though, since it's just here. It gives me a moment to not have to like read extensive amounts of text again. Just a brief respite from all the text reading. Fucking ominous building, isn't it? Alright, knock knock.
So here we are.
So much blood was spilled.
Spilled? You mean by accident? Something you had nothing to do with?
It had to be done so that we could move forward. We're on the path to victory. Don't you agree?
We are. Now we know how to fight Sanpest for real. False rumors have been disproven. It's no demon. These are just tiny particles that die quickly if they can't bite into hot blood.
People fear Katarina's prophecy.
People only fear bloodshed when it's their blood and their shed.
Wait, what?
Blood. Blood is nothing but a nutritional medium. He who sows blood reaps a ripe harvest.
I don't think that's what bloodshed means. I don't think it means blood in a shed. That caught me off guard. Was that trying to imply that Artemy is a tragedian? In that a tragedy is about to befall him? I'm trying to read the metaphors here, you know, doing my best to understand what the fuck this game's going on about. The fact that it was repeatedly swapping between a tragedian and an Artemy in the same pose. Okay, now too close again, I guess. I should just try and get out of line of sight of the knife throw. It's definitely very doable to just sidestep it. It definitely is, but for security purposes, for certainty purposes, I think my best bet is just to not be in the line of sight. Avoid the line of fire at all costs. Hello? think I did just sidestep it that time, to be fair. I don't think I got into cover quickly enough. Help me, Mr. Guardsman, you're my only hope. Thanks, you were really helpful. Hey, you want to trade? I bet you do. I bet you do. Shotgun shell, goddammit. I don't know if smoked meat is better than vegetables. They seem like they're about the same. Realistically. So I'm better off just saving my... You know what, actually. Yeah, I can do that. I know he only has one lot of vegetables, I can't do that. That was some dumb fuckery, wasn't it? I can do this, though. Get both. Sure, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. YOLO, as the kids say. The kids definitely still say YOLO. That's definitely still a common thing that nobody thinks is cringe or anything. That's true, for sure. Alright. The evening letter from the powers that be, day 5. And so the microbe was captured. The formula of the vaccine has been discovered. Judging by the reports we have received, this is the keystone of your strategy to halt the outbreak. However, if you would allow us to remind you of the conditions of our agreement, your strategy should also accomplish the final goal, which is to reveal the source of the disease and destroy it, to make re-emergence of the epidemic impossible. You, indeed, gave your word that you will wipe the disease from the face of the earth, and this is something we would like to count on, even more so since your investigation of the carrier hypothesis suggests that the outbreak was a matter of contingency. We approve of the direction your investigation is taking. Everything seems to be in line with the expectations we had of you. The only circumstance we find regrettable is that you did not manage to destroy the creature earlier. We hope you will deal with the source of the infection tomorrow. After it is gone, you should report your success to the Inquisitor and return to the capital. Back at the Thanatica laboratory, you will find a special decree permitting you to proceed with your private studies as well as equity to provide for whatever research costs you may incur. Ruben sent me a note as well. Now that we know that the Sand Plague bacteria... Now that we know what the Sand Plague bacteria looked like, if only we knew 5 days sooner, we could have captured the Shabnak. The blood of the man-eater, if it exists, should still be full of this microbial filth, as well as the antibodies to which to counter the infection. Either way, I strongly doubt that the man-eater is more than a frightening rumour. I'm in tremendously low spirits. Come see me one last time tomorrow. One last time. Interesting. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what my plan is for right now. When he says come see me tomorrow, I assume he doesn't mean at like 5 minutes past midnight, so I'm gonna have to wait a bit of time for that. My letter from the powers that be isn't really particularly helpful, it's just them being pricks again, as they seem to constantly be at all times. Yeah, okay, sure, so you may be developing a vaccine for this disease within 5 days of it breaking out. That's okay, I guess. I mean, you could have done it in 1 day, and you could also have found the source of it and stamped it out forever so that it would never come back again ever. I mean, you could be doing better. I mean, that's what happened with COVID, right? Like, within 5 days, less than 5 days, obviously, yeah, because 5 days is way too long. They created a fully 100% successful vaccine and stomped out the origin of it so that it would never reoccur. And that's why we live in a COVID-free society now, you know? It's great. Fucking amazing. Haha. Haha. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I was thinking I might just go wander over and see Eva. I can't imagine she'll have anything to say, but she feels like she's like the anchor point of Yankovsky's campaign, you know? She's just sort of like... She's at home for when he wants to return there. She's what grounds him to a degree. So, I feel like just having a quick chat with her, seeing if she has anything useful to contribute today.
It's so quiet around now.
You know, I'm almost happy now, my dear Daniel. I found a way to help you, but hush. For now it's a secret. You have a peculiar look in your eye, Eva, as though you were not quite yourself. Have some sleep. You must be exhausted.
I'm having chest
Just spare me any
pain.
surprises, will you? When I find myself in want of your help, I'll ask for it explicitly. Okay, so she's found a way to help me, but we're not even going to inquire as to what that is. We just do not care. Good job, Daniel. How could a woman possibly help me? What use could she possibly be? Only men, only 8 feet tall giant men can possibly be useful in my investigation. Everyone knows that. The army of people outside the cathedral have disappeared, so that quest is clearly off the books. There is, however, a knife man who I'm hoping will have a quick save. I'm hoping he's eyeing up that woman, which will make my murder of him considerably easier. Want to get a little bit closer? There we go, that's what I wanted to see. Oh shit, he one-shot. Well, that didn't go amazingly, did it? That wasn't quite how I foresaw that going in my head when I was laying out the groundwork for exactly how this would all work for me and pay off for me. You know, my first immediate thought wasn't you will one-shot his target and then turn around and stab me in the face. Nearly happened a second time there, in fact. Well done, Joe. You're so good at video games. Oh, fuck off. That didn't hit me. No, I'm not allowing it. I'm not allowing it. That did not hit me. I am too cool to have been hit by that. I am much too epic to have been stabbed today, I think. Only people who have considerably less epicness flowing through their blood are capable of such shitty behaviour. Oh wow. I hate the quick stab. The quick stab is my nemesis in this game. It is avoidable. It is. You can just about back out of the range of it if you're lucky, but it's nasty. It's real nasty. I think we're incapable of saving this woman, right, at this point. Yeah, even if we just charge straight at him. Oh, fucking hell, man. Okay, I'll tell you what. New plan. We'll let him run over and loot her. Then notice us and start combat on his terms. Because if I start it on my terms, it seems he basically gets a free hit on me, so... It's a good throw, mate. It really is. I'm very impressed. Go on, do your looting then. Yeah, it's alright. No one's around to see you. You're fine. And just like that. I'm not sure if I'm laughing or crying right now. It shouldn't be this difficult. How many knife dudes have I killed? How much knife man murder have I conducted over the course of this playthrough? It's been a lot, I'll tell you. I will tell you that for a fact, and I'm not going to let this one beat me. I could turn around and leave, don't get me wrong. That might even be the smart thing to do at this point, after all of this failure, but I am nothing if not persistent. I can get frustrated, I can get angry, I can get mad at myself. But eventually I will win out. I promise you that. Aside from like those 2 or 3 games where I never did finish them on this channel, I think for the most part I do just mash my face into things until I win. I will get there in the end. There is always a glimmer of victory awaiting me on the horizon. I've played some pretty hard games on this channel. I gotta give myself a bit more credit, I think, you know? I've played some games on this channel that have absolutely wiped the floor with my face, and I've battled through them and come out a stronger, more confident person, definitely, 100%. That's what they say. Old Joe, old average Joe of YouTube fame, he is both strong and confident. No one can argue with that, I don't think. However, what you can argue with is me ending the video, and you will lose because the video is ending. Sorry about that. I'll see you next time.